There are weeks meant for expansion, and then there are weeks like this one, where the stillness feels purposeful, where things don't need to move quickly to feel meaningful, where integration becomes more important than innovation. This week is a quiet but powerful turning point, a space to make peace with what you've outgrown and realign with what you're ready to carry forward, deliberately, steadily, and with devotion. On April 21st, Saturn conjuncts the North Node in Pisces. When Saturn, the planet of structure, responsibility, and karmic wisdom, meets the North Node, our collective point of future evolution, it signals a course correction on a soul level. This transit may feel subtle on the surface, but it is foundational. Saturn lays down the long-term path, and the North Node shows where our highest potential is trying to lead us. Together they ask, are your choices building a future that reflects who you are here to become? This is about long-term alignment, the kind of soul maturity that only comes when you stop asking for shortcuts and start honoring the work. During this transit, take time to reflect. What deeper path have I been sensing but hesitating to commit to? Where is life asking me to become more accountable, not just for what I do, but who I am becoming? What structures could support my spiritual or creative growth more sustainably? On April 26th, Mars opposes Pluto. Mars, the planet of drive, war, and instinct, is currently moving through expressive, self-assured Leo. Pluto, the force of transformation, power, and shadow, sits opposite in collective-minded Aquarius. This opposition brings tension between personal will and collective transformation. It might show up as a battle for control, a power struggle, or even an internal clash between who you've been and who you're becoming. The invitation isn't to dominate, but to transmute. Let this transit surface where ego has been leading the way, so that deeper integrity can take the reins. During this transit, take time to reflect. Where does my desire to lead get tangled with my fear of being unseen or misunderstood? How do I use force, emotional, verbal, or energetic, to avoid vulnerability? What would it look like to lead from confidence instead of control? And on April 27th, we have the new moon in Taurus. This new moon brings a beginning. Taurus, ruled by Venus, governs embodiment, values, and the slow alchemy of turning intention into form. This lunation is an opportunity to return to the soil of your life and plant deliberately, not what looks good, but what will grow with you. There's nothing urgent here. Taurus teaches us that stability is sacred and consistency is valuable. During the new moon, reflect, what are the foundational values I want my life to be built on? In what areas of my life have I overcomplicated what could be simple? How can I create more beauty, nourishment, abundance, and peace in the everyday? This week is a number 8 in numerology. 8 is the number of power, self-mastery, and manifestation in the material world. It invites a balance between spiritual integrity and tangible action. This week, you may feel a pressure to get things done, but the true invitation is to build from intention, not urgency. 8 doesn't rush. It refines, clarifies, and then commits with discipline. If you've been scattered, this is your moment to streamline and lead with clarity. Reflect within. What does integrity look like when nobody's watching? Where in my life am I being called to rise, not louder, but deeper? How do I define true success? And is my energy aligned with that definition? There's something sacred about what's unfolding. The transits this week don't ask you to be more. They ask you to be clear, more rooted, and more honest. Let this be the pause that prepares you, the breath before becoming, the week where you stop performing the path and start walking it.